Hi, I'm Darken. This week I focused on making the game more reactive and readable, so players always know what's happening, why it's happening, and how to respond. Most of the changes are about surfacing clear feedback and giving players more tools to react in the middle of a fight. First up, I added a notification system, so whenever you try to use an ability on cooldown, shoot a bow with no arrows, or cast without enough mana, you now get a quick, clear message on screen. It's a small thing, but it removes that "why didn't that work" moment and keeps the flow of combat smoother. I also finished implementing the level complete grading system, so when you finish a stage, you will see a letter grade, a basic counting animation, and a color-coded feedback that instantly shows you how well you performed. It's not just a score screen, it's meant to feel like a wrap-up of your performance before moving to the next challenge. On the combat side, the Fireball spell now deals AoE damage on impact. This change adds a bit of strategy, so players now have to decide the best moment to use it to hit as many enemies as possible. I also made red gates destructible, so if you find one mid-fight, you can destroy it to cut off the flow of enemies entirely. This forces you to make a choice: do you keep fighting the enemies in front of you, or push through and take down the source? For enemies with unblockable attacks, I've added a warning indicator, so you will see a new danger sign appear before the move connects, so it's obvious when you need to dodge instead of blocking. For the accessibility and customization side, I've added a full keybinding UI, so now you can remap your controls and your setup is saved automatically to a CFG file, which loads on startup. Of course, you can also reset to defaults anytime you want, and if you try to bind a key that's already in use, the system will warn you in red and disable the back button until you resolve the conflict. I also made the settings screen scrollable, which makes it easier to navigate on smaller screens. On the polish side, I fixed a few pause-related issues, where barriers and red gates will keep running even while paused. Now pausing actually freezes the action, as it should. Finally, I tested a small Godot add-on called Inspector Tabs. It organizes node properties by class and scripts, which doesn't change anything for the players, but it's already making my development workflow cleaner and faster. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow the journey, feel free to subscribe. That's it for this devlog. See you on the next one.